Makes me really wish that Mario Kart was a real thing.
You can discover the land, air, and sea chaos of new Mario Kart 7. Rated E for everyone.
I'll take it. Good evening, folks. Welcome to the Game Reserve. My name is Jager Newman. I'm warring these parts, and yeah, I got another pre-recorded video for you guys. And I have a good reason for it this time, and it's that I am away right now celebrating my 1-year anniversary with Professor Tempo, otherwise known as Miss Lois. Very excited that it's lasted this long. Hope it lasts even longer. So we need to go do something special. So that's why I'm not here tonight, guys. But it is the weekend of the Indy 500, Memorial Day weekend and everything. So decided it's time to take another look into the Mario Kart series. So I think we're up to Mario Kart 7 now. I can't remember when this game was released. I want to say 2012, 2013. It was one of the earlier games for Nintendo 3DS, which, need I remind you guys, had a pretty rough start initially. The launch lineup wasn't terribly good, and most people weren't terribly impressed with the 3D aspect. I do remember Mario Kart 7 sort of representing when the 3DS started to get some steam going. Mostly because everybody wanted to play Mario Kart online. Mario Kart's always going to be a good system seller. However, though, I don't have a lot of memories with Mario Kart 7. I didn't get my 3DS until like midway through its life cycle. And by the time I got it, Mario Kart 8 was out. And even before Mario Kart 8 had come along, the kart racer that had my full attention was Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transformed. Holy shit, what a good game. I cannot wait to showcase that later down the road. So Mario Kart 7, it was just kind of there for me. Even when I did get my 3DS, it was one of the first games I bought, but it's not one that I played a whole lot when I had it. And then I eventually got my Switch, and then I got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and never looked back. So yeah, and that seems to be a lot of people's take on Mario Kart 7. This isn't one that gets talked about at length like other games in the series. It's not as beloved as Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart 64. It's not as innovative as Double Dash or DS. And it's not anywhere near as rubber band happy as Mario Kart Wii. It's just kind of there for a lot of people. So good candidate for the showcase, a game not a lot of people give a lot of attention to. So let's go ahead and get this started. As how I'm going to be playing this, obviously I do not have the means to record directly off a 3DS, so going to have to cheat, going to have to use an emulator. Thankfully, I found an emulator for the 3DS, and I know Nintendo just loves emulation. I want to remind you, Nintendo, I have money. I want to give it to you. Make the games digitally available, for crying out loud. Then I want to emulate this crap. Put it on Switch so I can just record off of that. But until you do that, I'm going to emulate this shit, because I have no other choice. Anyway, let's get this going. Don't ask me where I get the ROMs. It's one of the rules of emulation. Let's see here. One of the cool things about this emulator, though, is I can actually put the second screen on my other monitor. So that's actually really useful. I can actually put the main screen for you guys.
Mario Kart 7!
Gotta turn that down a little bit because, as always, the emulators are pretty loud. And decent title screen, I would say. It doesn't look as good as it does on the hardware with the image blown up like that. but it still looks fine. But Mario Kart 7, like, the name has always perplexed me a little bit. There's never been a Mario Kart 1, 2, 3, up to 6. Why they decided to just call this one Mario Kart 7, I have no idea. But I guess it works. I don't think there was anything else that they could have called it. I mean, they couldn't call it Mario Kart Transform, because then people would have said they were ripping off Sega. Or would that be Sega ripping off of Mario Kart? Which came first? I can't remember. But anyway, let's go ahead and play. And of course, I want to do 150cc. I was playing this earlier. So as you play through the cups, you do unlock new characters, carts, and tracks and everything. So pretty good there.
Mario.
Characters look pretty good, though. Like with a lot of 3DS games, there is a lot of aliasing, you know, those jagged edges on the polygons. But hey, what are you gonna do? And this was also the first game to give you the option to select the individual parts of your car. So yeah, doing some innovative stuff here that would eventually be adopted for Mario Kart 8. So we're going to start with the Mushroom Cup. Alright, starting with Toad Circuit. Usually it's a Mario or Luigi circuit, so I guess it's Toad's turn to kick us off here. Alright, so as always, first thing we're going to talk about are the controls, and yeah, these feel alright. I think by this point, they'd have to actively try to screw up the control in a Mario Kart game. I wanted to slipstream her right there, but I know that would be a terrible idea. Having a hard time getting items right now, everyone keeps spreading out. But yeah, driving feels just fine. It can make the subtle adjustments necessary. Doesn't feel flowy at all. It feels great. Game is also a good demonstration of what the 3DS was capable of. I kind of wish that I could play this in 3D and show you guys the effect, because Mario Kart 7 actually benefits from it. It's a handful of 3DS games they actually prefer to play with the 3D on. But you can't get that 3D effect unless you're actually playing on a DS. So if you have the option, be sure to actually play it on hardware. I need to get a move on. A lot of the new items, the Tanuki Leaf, basically you get it, it blocks items, and it can also give you a sort of melee attack to take out enemies. And there's another new feature of the game, the glider system. You hit certain ramps, and you'll grow that glider, which is pretty cool. And on the bottom screen, you still have your map, and you can even see what items everyone else has. So if a blue shell ends up on the field, you can drop that to second place if you want to avoid it. This was before the Mega Horn was introduced to the series, so there's still no way to counter it at this point. But yeah, so far, overall, solid Mario Kart, but then again, I would be concerned if they screwed up Mario Kart at this point. This looks like a cool track. That reflection in the water is just awesome, dude. The 3DS was rocking that power back in the day. I'm glad I found this emulator, because I do have some other 3DS games I want to cover in the future. Namely, the 3DS version of Sonic Generations. Since Steffi has had the misfortune of having to cover the handheld games for so long, I've told her that she can cover the console game Sonic Generations, and I'm gonna do the 3DS version. So be on the lookout for that. That'll probably be at the end of the month. That's when me and Steffi are scheduled to do that. One thing that's sort of screwing with me in the most recent game, Mario Kart World, the characters actually hold the items behind them automatically now. This is a game where you actually have to hold the button to put, say, a green shell behind you. So, that's sort of screwing around with how I play the game now. It's one feature that I didn't even realize they had added to Mario Kart World, which is kind of funny. I feel like Peach is doing a really fine job of outrunning me here, though. Ah! I shouldn't have done that. Ah. Well, this is gonna be tight. Oh, I can't believe I got through there. I win, ladies. And the game definitely isn't as rubber band happy as Mario Kart Wii. I remember just getting absolutely destroyed when I showcased that game. It was crazy. Cheap Cheap Lagoon. I guess we've done Cheap Cheap Beach. How about Lagoon? And you're also driving underwater now too, which doesn't really change a whole lot outside of giving you a little more airtime. Definitely doesn't change the way the game plays like it does in Transformed. And I gotta say, I definitely do feel like Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed was the kart racer of the time. I know it never got as popular as Mario Kart, but I always maintain that that game is better than Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart 8. Like, what it did, how it mixed up the kart racing formula was just fantastic, and it had a lot more single-player content, too, outside of just competing in the cups. I'm not going to say that it outdoes Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because that just has so much freaking content now. But, okay, that was unlucky. But yeah, that's part of why I just didn't get into Mario Kart 7. It was just more of the same when it came out. And that seems to be what a lot of people say about this game as well. The common moniker I hear from Mario Kart 7 is, it's good, but it's forgettable. Ooh, that was close. Bow wow wowzer. Ah, almost got it. That is one thing I remember about this game. It was always so hard to get triple stars in here. I just remember there always being something that screws me over at the last minute. Shy Guy Bazaar. I guess this is where this level came from. Man, I really want to play Mario Kart World all of a sudden. I always did like a good Arabian setting. Just always enjoyed that aesthetic. And Daisy's Oasis outfit from Mario Kart World. Now that's a fit right there. Ah. Speaking of Daisy. Either Mario is really slow, or these guys are getting some performance boost on me. Thankfully, I am still the superior driver. It's also the first Mario Kart game I think that I've covered without Steffi. Fortunately, Steffi was busy tonight, and I just needed something to cover for this weekend, so she gave me her blessing to fly solo on this one, though it definitely would be more entertaining with her here. I believe Steffi and Kyle are celebrating their anniversary this weekend too. It's just a weekend to celebrate, I suppose. As well as Memorial Day, where we remember the sacrifices of those who are given their life for this country. And also, it's basically Christmas for Hoosiers, because there's the Indy 500. I think I also saw a post on Watch Mojo that Kyle Busch had suddenly passed away, which is also very heartbreaking too. My condolences to his family if anyone is watching this. Damn, a lot is going on this weekend, isn't it? Well, that's one cup down. Nothing to it. See, like the gliding, that probably was done to take advantage of the 3DS's 3D feature, because that just works beautifully with the 3D effect. Looks like I got something new. Don't have a chat this week, but I hope someone is actually watching this.
Mario.
Well, since we got that, why don't we play as Yoshi next? We'll jack it up on monster truck wheels for the lulz. And how about we do one of the classic cups? Also says here, not connected, click here to find a room. I wonder if this thing has online capabilities. I need to test that with Steph. If there is, that was definitely a missed opportunity. So Luigi's Circuit from the original Mario Kart. That's cool. It seems like it's recently that I played this. I'm doing a big N64 retrospective for June. Be sure to check out the Game Reserve May 31st, because that's when the whole thing is going to start. Mario Kart 64 is on that docket. Confetti is cool too. Some really cool particle effects there. Yeah, it's weird racing on this track without the floaty physics from Mario 64. Da 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 da. Whoa. Someone was smart with how they laid the bananas, keeping me off the inside. Come on, Yoshi! Pick up the pace! Looks like I'm gonna have to sell for second on this one. That's okay though. Bowser Castle from the GBA. Yeah, the one Mario Kart game that sort of got ruined by my inexperience. One of my plans for after the retrospect I got planned is to start going back through the games I've showcased and giving them full edited reviews. Because I've gotten really good at that, and I want to start exploring my backlog a little bit. Also want to cover some newer games as well. One of the first ones up to bat is going to be Kirby Air Riders, because Lois was so nice to give me that for Valentine's Day. So it really annoys me that I've had to put that off for so long. But I just did not start my N64 content in time. I'm sort of scrambling to get the rest of it done. Ooh, I nailed that perfectly. Ah, you missed me. Oh, that was close. Okay, assuming I don't get a blue shell. Or a lightning. I think I'm good to take the checkered flag. I had a pretty good lead on that, and Peach was pretty far behind, so that puts me in good shape. Mushroom Gorge. I'm getting some flashbacks to Mario Kart Wii with this one. fun. Alright, one more lap. Another checker flag for old Jager. Yeah, Yoshi jacked up on those monster truck tires is pretty funny. Luigi's Mansion from the DS version. I can't remember, was there a Luigi's Mansion in Mario Kart Wii? Oh, that was bad timing. So was that. That was a waste. I think I'm pretty much out of stuff to say about the game at this point. What you see is what you get. It's still good fun, though. I don't know what it is, but the moving trees, there's something really creepy about that for some reason. There we go. Oh yeah, this game also brings back coins too. You can collect 10 of them, and if you have 10 of them, you go a little bit faster, kind of like in the original Mario Kart game. And thankfully, I don't think they have the stupid coin power-up from Mario Kart 8 here. If there is one item I wish they would get rid of, it's that. Wait, is that it? Huh. Where am I on time? Only halfway through the stream, really. It's like I got another new character. Shy Guy! You know what the hell? In honor of Red Fred. Yeah, we'll do the Bolt Buggy. Alright, we'll do the Nets Cup here. I recognize that music. I guess this track is a reference to Wii Sports. This is also the first instance of a sprint-style track. So rather than a circuit, it's basically a sprint to the end, with the laps sort of separated out into legs. That's a cool feature. I do like rally-style races. I'll lay the groundwork for the rally-style races in Mario Kart World. I should have followed him. Ow! As much as I hate to use the blue shell. This is war. I don't like to win like that, but if I do, I'll take it. Mario Circuit. I thought this would be Peach Circuit, honestly. I think this is probably the most famous track in the game. For good reason, I would say. It's mostly due to this section right here, I think. Like the cherry blossom petals blowing in the breeze. That's just gorgeous, especially with the 3D effect on. Oh, that was close. I missed him. Man, Toad got some distance on me there. No! That was a pinpoint shot on his part. What the hell? That was just coming up right behind me. I missed it. No, no. Oh, phew. Almost lost it. It's another checker flag for me. I take it back. This is the most famous track in the game. Music part. This one is just rad. See, like, the fact that you actually hear the music play as you slide across the instruments, that's just a great touch. Like how it's kind of worked into the music, too. I don't know who came up with that idea, but they deserve a raise. Dancing thingamajigs. Urgh. I was about to make my move, damn it. Oh crap. Ah, I saw that coming. Don't want to drive through the light because then the piranha plants will get you. I missed it at the last minute. Haha, take that. Haha. So that's to be you, Bowser. I wonder if the mushroom trick works on the blue shell in this game. Yeah, Amusement Park, that is an awesome track for sure. Rock Mountain. That's a little redundant, isn't it? Ah, that sucked. Yeehaw. Out of my way, Bowser. Ugh. Damn bats. And they do a really effective job of covering the screen with the ink in this game. Yeah. I was in good shape too. Aha! Teach you to try to pass me, Toad. No problem. At 42 minutes. New cart customization. Think we might have time for one more cup. Gonna be my main man, Donkey Kong. That definitely looks like my preference. We'll do banana cup. Oh wait, has that been a Koopa this entire time? Is that what it is in the N64 game too? I might need to check that out again. Aha. Ugh! Not enough. It's kind of lame that the tide isn't rising and falling. That was part of the challenge. Oh, it does rise and fall. Huh. I stand corrected. I guess the timing is different compared to the N64 game. Still not enough to make that jump, though. Why do I suddenly want to watch SpongeBob? Probably just got robbed of the race right there. That's bullshit. But that's Mario Kart for you. Hate when that happens. Mario Circuit 2. I do like these good old-fashioned circuit tracks sometimes. No gimmicks, just driving. Ah, crap, oh well. Okay, I guess that doesn't protect you. Ah, man, did I just get robbed again? Oh, that is... I got the 7 where you get every item in the game at once. And it was taken out immediately. That is bullshit. I just missed getting items. I just got robbed of my victory again. That's crap. That is absolute bullshit. I don't think I can recover now. This is what I get for playing without Steffi. Coconut Mall, nah. Never was one of my favorites from Wii. I definitely want a victory here. Ooh, that was close. Ah. Enough with the feckin' lightning. Oh, no, you don't. Ah. It's always nice when the blue shell works out for me. Well, that puts me in a 3rd place at least, but I still don't think I'll be able to win. Unless Koopa Troopa and whoever else is above me does really badly in the next race. Waluigi Pinball, Steffi's favorite track. Ah, too tight. Can't believe I screwed that up. I'm doing well, but unfortunately that's Koopa Troopa right behind me, so it doesn't look like I'm going to win this cup. I may just botch my chance at winning the race. Yep, best I could do was 2nd place. Ah, man, it's embarrassing. Steffi's probably laughing her ass off right now. At least I unlocked a new cup. 5 minutes. Maybe there's just single race I can do. Doesn't look like it. That kind of sucks. And I'll just do a couple more races. Where I want to be this time. Since Koopa beat me last time, I'll play as him. Gonna make him look silly though. Piranha Plant Slide. Almost sounds like a dance routine, does it? The Piranha Plant Slide. Da, 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 da. Ah! Can't see. Aha. Oh, good. I just smashed right through that thing. It almost looks like Koopa's driving a little bloke, doesn't he? That's a pretty sizable win on my part. Alright, we'll do one more race and then we'll call it for the night. Wario Shipyard. Wario does look like the kind of guy who would engage in piracy. I think he did, actually. Or at least he fought pirates at some point. It's actually a pretty cool track. Oh, this is in Mario Kart World, actually. Never realized how many tracks from previous games are worked into that one. I really hope they get some DLC out for that in the coming year. Maybe expand the world, more tracks and everything. Oh, come on. Man, threw me all the way off the track. Damn. Ah, that was close. Oh. Ah! Alright, so I'd say that's a good place to call it. Okay, Mario Kart 7. It's Mario Kart. That is really all I have to say about it, honestly. Now, that's not to say that they don't add anything to it. I mean, like driving underwater, the flying, like the sprint style tracks, the fact that you can mix and match parts of your vehicles, that's also a good feature. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like these features really came into their own until Mario Kart 8 came out. And there's just very little about this game that sticks out to me compared to other games in the series. Like every other Mario Kart game up to this point has had something that makes it worth playing on its own. Outside of the fact that, the new game is probably better. But there's just, I can't pinpoint what that would be for Mario Kart 7. Like, it's just very by the numbers. Like, I think I agree with most people's assessment of it. It's good, but in fact, it's fantastic, but it is very forgettable. It just sort of seems like a dry run for Mario Kart 8, which, yeah, just play Mario Kart 8. But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's content, please be sure to like and subscribe. I do these videos every Saturday at 8 o'clock. What I do is take a game, play for about an hour, excuse me, and talk about the design, the history, all that good stuff, because I enjoy talking about that stuff. What I do not do is play games from start to finish, so if you're looking for full playthroughs, you're going to have to look elsewhere, I'm afraid. That being said, if there is anything you would like me to cover in this format, please leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to take a look at it. But apart from that, I hope you guys all have a good evening, and I'll see you next time.